Hello, welcome to another Meandering Monday, I guess I'm going to do with this video. Really not a whole lot going on. Always starting to feel a little better, so we're just out getting a little fresh air mostly. But, it's our anniversary today. Don't really have a whole lot of anything planned. We went out to the movies last night, then out to eat. It was Super Bowl, and we're not sports fans, so it was a good day to go to a restaurant. Today we're just out mostly getting her some fresh air and a little exercise. And she wanted to see that abandoned campgrounds that I had stumbled into last year, which I think even then was a Meandering Monday. So we're going to see that. A couple other things we're going to try to go find that don't take up a lot and probably wouldn't make a decent video on their own. So we're going to just, from this point, work our way back towards the south end of the park. Right now we're pretty much on the Tennessee-Kentucky line, and then heading up towards that little campground. Yeah, see, right over here is where I bushwhacked up to the top of that hill, and then went further on back, went down the saddle over here, back up onto that ridge looking for that big bluff, and the picnic tables and all campgrounds are right up here. Roofie, over here, look. If you look real carefully, there's a stake right over here, and what looks like it used to be a path. If you follow that, it makes a lollipop right back on this, and we will follow it, but you'll see picnic tables all along this little dotted way here. And then there's Kentucky Lake. And
this is Kentucky Lake?
Kentucky Lake.
This is.
And Jones Creek boat ramp, part of Kentucky Lake.
Oh.
Well, this is something new I did not see last time I was here. Right there at the red stake again. But there is this concrete, probably a curb, I'm guessing. And that goes up here to where that rotting tree is on the ground, and then starts to turn. So, looking how it turns again up there, and how thin all these little scrub trees are. I bet you that was probably parking for about 6 cars. Just taking a guess. Yeah. Yeah, some little piece of metal, sheet metal of some sort. I just found it. Some kind of old bucket, looks like. Lake. And maybe an old propane bottle, maybe. Yeah, she doesn't feel comfortable going down this grade and then right back up in a few minutes, so I guess I'll go this way. I just want to see this bottom real fast. Yep, so them little pine trees up there is where I was last year. Well, beyond that really, but so I thought there was a bluff. Alright, finally down at the bottom. Big semi-truck tire over there. Full drainage. The lake, which is where I'm trying to work my way to. Oh, another rim. Kind of neat. Those things make pretty good little fire rings. Yeah, some old barrel. So we are, the lake's low for one. We're at winter pool. Come summertime, all this will be underwater. Those are things to keep in mind when exploring, but trying to work my way out to this rocky beach. It's kind of nice to know that this little flat exists, though. There's somebody's fire ring. Looks like a riprap. I'm gonna have to get my wife to come down here. Maybe change our plans while the lake's low. There's quite a few little cool things. She might enjoy seeing some of this. Yeah, she'll complain about the wind though. Okay, so just in case I don't make it back down here today. That's Tennessee River, Kentucky Lake, seeing as it's dammed up. We are facing south at this point, so if you went against the current for 300 or 400 miles, you'll be in Knoxville. That's Kentucky on that side. And I'm standing in Kentucky too. New Egner Ferry Bridge, and I really want to walk that, but I'm gonna have to see if I can't get a hold of my wife somewhere. That's where I just came from, and the hill I am fixing to go back up and find my wife at. Okay. Almost back to where she is. There's a picnic table. One, I think. First one we found last year. I'd still camp here. Alright, Reefy. Head this way. Come over here.
I stayed on the side you went up.
Okay. I was yelling for you down there. Did you hear me? Okay, I couldn't hear you answer me.
I yelled back. You didn't hear me.
No, I didn't. If you want to, it's really neat down there by the water. Okay.
Oh, what is that?
See, it's, I don't know. There's 2 or 3 of them along the way up here.
Up in this way too.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It's pretty neat, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is near impossible. I've tried since last year trying to find out what these old campgrounds were, other than belonging to TVA. I can't tell you anything, but the government started taking the land in the 1930s, late 30s. I think the dam itself was complete after the end of World War II. So probably in the 1950s it was part of a TVA campground. can tell you, if you Google old TVA campgrounds near Dover, Tennessee, all you'll get is current land between the lakes information. Nothing of what you're looking for, so it is hard to find out the history of this. So we are not going back down. It's too much for her breathing wise to climb the hill back up. This is really her first outing outside in close to a month or more. So we're just gonna show her all the little campgrounds that are hiding here in the woods. See if she finds any of them.
Oh, there's another one.
Huh.
I wonder what those are.
Oh yeah, I see a pole, yeah. Oh yeah, there's the marker pole. Good find, Reefy. Yeah, little trash barrel holder. So there should be another picnic table here close by you, I think. Oh yeah. See right ahead there.
Oh,
there's the barbecue grill. There's the lake again. Yeah, working my way down here. She's found another one further down the hillside. Yeah, oh, I see it. Yep, I see it. Right next to this down tree. Way deep down in here. Yeah. I'm gonna make a little explorer out of her yet. Yeah. Yep, one more little fire grill. I don't see any more picnic tables, do we?
No, picnic tables, and you would have thought was being made out of cement.
Yeah, I could have swore last year I found more than one picnic table though.
I bet they're up there.
Yeah. Go to the edge of this down tree, maybe you can see the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, there's a picnic table.
Yeah.
See over there?
Not yet. Let me get around this tree.
I thought it was a down tree with a picnic table.
Oh yes, I do see it.
So I'm going to hit that coming back.
Yeah.
Because there's that one.
Yeah.
Wow, this was a really nice.
Oh yeah, it's like a little treasure find, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why did they abandon that?
Yeah.
Look at your view.
Oh wait a minute. Check this out.
I know, they burned the top of that tree.
Yeah.
Glass bottle.
Yeah. You don't see too many axe cut trees anymore. Huh. Yeah. Look at this one, Ruthie. It's not a chainsaw cut. It's cut by hand. Yeah. You just don't see that much anymore. It's a good sized tree. Some old anchoring system, it looks like. Let's see. An old metal bucket full of concrete on both ends. And what looks like a broken piece of glass bottle. They probably use it to hold a pole or something. Pretty neat. And there's her find, the other picnic table. Look at her go.
It's a beautiful sight. And I don't understand why they abandoned it. It's been very mismanaged because I could. This is a site I would come back to and camp at.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you clear the hill back off, get rid of all these little scrub trees. You got a beautiful view of the lake.
That view.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It is.
I just don't get it.
Yep, I don't understand it either. Different agencies though. It was TVA to start with. Now it's Forestry Service.
This is a beautiful site.
Forestry really doesn't. Oh well, in my opinion.
I don't understand. This is so cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
This is perfect. This is all I need to do today.
Happy anniversary, Reed.
Well, you too, babe. There's another 12.
Yeah.
There should be something down here.
Yeah. I don't think there. It does look like
It's a
it's flattened out for one. Yeah. See, we're on that lollipop section still.
Okay, I think this is a
She's really liking this. Wonder if anybody's home.
Here's my stick.
Yeah, there's the old telephone pole or power pole. Oh man, most of its numbers are gone now. That would have been kind of neat. Not that I know how to research poles. Yep, and this tethering cable. It's like an old fuel can. Maybe it. Let's see here. Just bear with me. This one's not old at all. Best used by September 7th of 21. Yeah, that's just trash. It's not an artifact. Ceramic rollers. Cable. Yeah, definitely it was a power pole. And there's the grill. And looks like a busted up table for this site. Straight down to, man, this really was a pretty campsite. Shame it's been abandoned. So here's how we see this. Down there's where we're parked. That's right where he walked up at. So people back in the day could drive up here, run my wife over, park in here, because if you can look closely, there's the curb. So you could park here until right about here where all this thick stuff is. Oops, backwards. Then from there, right at the end where these little scrub trees start, the loop starts right in here. And then there's the picnic tables on down here. Goes up to the lollipop. And then turns and comes right back down this way. Likely foot traffic only from that point, so you just grabbed you a camping site. And that's it. Pretty neat little spot though. We counted 3 picnic tables, probably 6 grill areas, so we know there was more camping sites than just the 3. And even several more of the barrel holder poles, so I'm guessing it probably held 10 to 20 sites up in there. Pretty neat little area though. It's a shame it was abandoned. And back on down here for more meanderings. So We're going to skip one of the possibilities for today, which, let's see if I can explain it. Oh, beyond that, the fishermen people, on the road we came in on, there's a branch road that is blocked. Not too far past that ridge line there. And I believe, looking at old maps, that there's another bigger campgrounds on that ridge. My wife doesn't want to walk all that out. Can't say as I blame her really for how she might feel today. She's doing good so far. So we're going to skip that. We're going to save that idea for maybe a kayak trip out here. We'll come in, we'll put it on this side like we would. Right here is the Tennessee-Kentucky line. So we're in Kentucky. That ridge is Tennessee. We'll come out here and do a day trip, float around for a while, and then go over on the Tennessee ridge and beach the kayaks, and then likely take this bald over here, or not bald, I'm sorry. It looks, as you can see through the trees, you can see it really good. But get up on top of that and then look for that other campgrounds this spring. Maybe if we find one, it'd be a perfect place to have a lunch. I've been looking at this thing from where we were parked at, just wondering what it was. Thought it might have been like I wasn't sure what it was. It looks like now it's a buoy of some sort.
Yeah.
Why do the pointy rocks always find their way to the bottom of your shoe? Sure enough, that's a dumpster. Oh yeah, yeah. So this is Jones Creek, where it enters Kentucky Lake. And we're parked down there, and there's the buoy. Now my wife is standing on dry land in the summertime, summer pool. And this is probably water's edge right here. So that's winter pool down there. And this is all Kentucky Lake over here.
Oh look, there's a road.
Yeah.
Drive down here.
Yeah. Oh, that's where, just past where we're parked. That was that dirty road that you're looking at when we were. Yeah, so there is a little road that follows the water line where we're parked at. And again, Kentucky Lake, which I pointed out before. And way down there is where I was at before. Okay, so it is not a dumpster. But it sure does look like one though. But some kind of concrete something. Anchoring point of some sort. Who knows? Ain't got a clue now. It sure did look like a dumpster from a long ways off.
You know what I can talk.
Oh yeah, well, go ahead.
Do you know what this is?
What's a rusty crescent wrench?
No. Harperwood said this was a
Oh yeah, ancient.
ancient.
Oh yeah, now what was he? He was
Mason.
Yes, he was all.
Ancient Mason.
It was Masonic, yeah.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. But yes, human sacrifice took place
Right.
here.
No. In this case, though, like you said, it's a wrench.
Yeah. Let's check this out. Okay, so let me get my head out of here. Looks like people of the church that I found. Other people found other ones. Some of them have been practicing some napping, it looks like. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. Campgrounds Cemetery. It's just on the access road leaving. It's a pretty good sized cemetery, really. I'm gonna just want to go around here for a few minutes. Like I said, this is the side that was annexed first at Land Between the Lakes. So it was, government started taking land in the 30s. A lot of the graves are probably older here. This is an older section here. And behind me, some of them are just stones. If they have carvings in them, you can't read them anymore. Quite a mixture of little cemetery is pretty neat. There's quite a few different type of graves here. Some of them are the polished granite. Most of them are concrete. Here you go. That's this one. Just poured concrete and this scratched out with a stick. There's a couple more just like that over here. This is pretty neat. I've just always known it as an open field. I've traveled this road quite a bit, but I don't know if I can see it in the viewfinder. The sun's in my face. There we go. Oh crap, I lost it. Anyhow, I'll just read it. Theo Jackson Tharp Ball Field. Established 1950s and 60s. At one time this was just an old baseball field. Pretty cool. Another sign down there I'll check out one day. We're on our way to a quick little spot to have our lunch. And then probably skip the other thing that we were going to do this afternoon and head on home. It's getting later than that. Okay, so oops, we are well back in the Tennessee section, almost on the south end of the park. That would have hurt. Sorry, show you that here in a second. Looking for a place called Meteor Rock, and we're going to have our lunch there. It's really not a meteor. I've never been here before, so I couldn't tell you what it looks like. But it sounded really cool. And a nice little pine forest. Oh, I do see a big rock now. Let me turn the camera around and show it to you. Okay. So this is it coming up. Pretty neat little place. It was a popular place when this private citizens lived here before government took over for teenagers to hang out and such. We're just going to call it a lunch stop, but you know, for around here, it's a pretty cool little rock. Off trail, it's off of the north-south trail. And the north-south trail is 60 miles worth of straight down the middle of the land between the lakes hiking. And this is on the close to the southern terminus of that. But pretty neat little rock. Yeah. So here we are, Meteor Rock. Lunch. Okay, so lunch is going to be really nothing special. I'm not really going to film much of it at all. But I found these little things the other day at Walmart by Naked. Chinese style hot and sour ramen noodles and soup is what mine is. I think my wife says, what is yours?
Pad Thai or something.
A Pad Thai. They're like $1, you know, so I thought I couldn't go wrong. I thought I'd give it a try. It only takes a cup of water, so I know it's not going to be a very large amount of anything. But we're going to have basically a soup, a tea, and then a few little crackers left over from a Hickory Farms meal. Hickory Farms stocking stuffer I got for the holidays this year. So not a lot, just something to fill the belly. I think we're both using Stanley cups today and fuel bottles, so not a big lunch of any kind. Nothing I need to explain, other than I just wanted to explain what we are having and then maybe tell you what I think of it after we eat it. Okay, so for around here, that is a pretty fascinating little rock, really, because let me show you around. I'm going to do a full circle. There is nothing like that in the area. So, it quite honestly looks as if it doesn't belong, so I can easily see why someone would just say meteor, put it there, but it's not the case. But it is pretty neat anyhow.
It is a kind of cool rock.
Yeah. Show us your cup, Rue.
My cup?
Yeah.
This cup?
Yeah.
Oh, there. The wolf is the coolest part. Boyette did very well.
Let me see how this came out. It's not it's just a soup, hot and spicy soup, so it looks pretty good. Yeah, it tastes like hot and sour soup that you get at a little Chinese buffet or so. I agree with my wife about hers, that it's a little bland, but you know, for spending a day out in the woods, it's warm you up, has enough taste that it's not, you know, just like water or nothing. A few little red pepper flakes would probably help it. So it's good for $1. I would double it, if not triple it, though. Yeah, my battery's about dead. So I'm going to end this video here. We're not doing anything but walking back to the truck and then driving back home. Well, stopping to get a pizza, take it home. But I want to thank you for hanging out with us today. And I guess we'll see you next time.